So today kind of felt like one of those days where you go to do something and it just kind of feels like you fight it and fight it and fight it, and you just fail. You try and you just can't get it. That's what today kind of felt like, but I did end up getting it done, so everything is good for now. So I'll change out the timing cover on the fire turd with the new one now, with the, we'll call it welded bung in the front. All right, so I got my kits in for the oil drain and supply for the turbochargers. I have this other cover. I've already kind of cleaned it up, wiped it down with acetone, scrubbed it with the brush. Probably will wipe it down again before I start, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the step bit here, and it looks like what it's going to end up being is a 9/16 hole for this little edge to actually slip in there. So I'm just going to step drill it until it fits, and then I'm going to take off and just clean it all up from there and get ready to weld that bung. I've got a 45 and my turbos are kind of forward, so I'm gonna put this straight in, and that will leave me, it'll be flush. It won't, I won't have anything sticking out the back side, because those are where the bolts for the oil pump bolt up on the motor. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with this. I want to make sure I'm in the middle. That looks pretty close to the middle. That's the first step. And I think I'm like the fifth step is 9/16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, nope, seventh. Seventh step is 9/16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so I am, got one more step. And that actually gave me a right nice taper there. So if I go from the back side, it should deburr it. Yep. All right, so we're now all deburred. And it doesn't quite fit, so I'll take it one more step. But I think I'm only going to take that step part way, just enough for that to fit in there. So you can see I didn't go all the way in there, and it's tapered. So this now fits nice and flush in there. So now I'll clean this up, I'll clean that up. Got to regrind my tungsten, and I might want to change my tungsten. So we'll be back in a minute. And I'll wipe this one as well. All right. So this is all prepped up. I've cleaned the front side and the back side. I really don't know what I'm doing with aluminum. I've practiced a little bit before when I first got the machine. It's just a Harbor Freight AC/DC TIG, the Pro TIG 200. And I did an oil pan when I first started learning how to do stuff, and it looked really horrible, and it's got a pinhole leak in it. So eventually I'll have to redo it. But so this is going to be the first thing I've done since then. So it's been a few years since I've done anything. So I got my foot pedal down below. I put my gloves on, which are filthy. I think before I put that on, I'll set this over here. And I think I'm going to try and set it flat like that, where the flat is this way on both sides of the pan. And maybe, I don't know, I guess it really doesn't matter. But just give me something where I can try and tack it first and see if I can get some success tacking. So here goes nothing, I guess. I did sharpen my tungsten, but I don't know. Boy, this is gonna be a pain in the butt. I think I'm gonna need more amperage. We'll give this a try again. Oh, that's horrible. Absolutely horrible. Okay. Holy cow. Let's try this again, I guess. Not good. Yeah, that's really horrible. I'm thinking maybe I need a different tungsten. Looks really horrible. Maybe I should use a bigger broom. Hopefully I'll catch myself on fire. Okay, frustration. I'm gonna cut cameras off now because that looks worse than a turd. I think the reason why I can't get this to weld is that my welder is just plugged into 110 because I don't have any 220, and so I can't get it hot enough. So then all it does is give me all kinds of contamination and crap. And so what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try something I've never done, which is stick weld with the 4043 aluminum stick electrodes. So supposedly it's supposed to spatter, so hopefully I don't kill my camera, but I'm gonna give it a shot. They ain't cheap, I'll tell you that right now. So I think it cost me like $24 for 17 electrodes. So this, I totally hosed that whole bung up. It was just getting so hot, it was turning everything into just a mush, and everything just. So I'm gonna try stick welding it, but I will tell you right now that I suck at stick welding. I've heard these are really hard to start. So I'll expose a little bit there so that I can let's not do that. I need my gloves. But I'm going to give this a shot because I don't have any other hope. Yeah, let's not do that. Okay. You got nothing. Woo. Jacked up them threads, so should work. Maybe I can get this one. Ah. That is really ugly. Next thing is we'll hold oil. All it is a turbo drain, right? That's the first time in my life I've ever done that though. Man, those sticks go quick. Sure don't taste good though. Could use another pass around that thing. Then again, it might be okay. My welding is not pretty. You know what? I'm gonna call it good. Trying to get these dang ends on here earlier. Got to get them pushed up in there. Because these aren't like the aircraft ones where you screw the sleeve on and then you screw the inside piece in. These ones you shove it on and then you screw the inside piece on. All right, almost there. Yeah, these so these ends then screw into the hose here. And I was just trying to kind of getting it together a little bit because I got two of these kits with a turbo feed and then drain back tube. And these are dash 10 for the drain back. But with the compound turbos, I am going to come off of here with one hose, with this one here, actually I think. So this one will come off. So this one will come off of here, off of the cover, right? And it'll go kind of up this direction. And then I have a Y on there, and I'm going to split to the two turbos. So their two drains will drain into this Y, into the one, back into my timing cover. And so that's what I was shooting for. So that should be good, I think. So yeah, that's what I needed to, that's what I needed so that I could put the turbos on. I needed the drain tubes. The other one I drilled and I put the dash 4 AN hose, and I got to thinking, I'm like, that's probably not enough drain back for two turbos. Probably not enough drain back for one turbo, let alone two. So I ordered the two kits to do the drain back, and see, all that should clear. I'm hoping that clears the, I'm really hoping that clears the harmonic balancer, because the harmonic balancer is pretty decent sized. But I think with the taper on the balancer, being the truck balancer, I think that taper will come out and it'll be close, but it won't catch. If not, I'll probably end up having to buy 90-degree fitting instead, which that would stink, but it wouldn't be the end of the world. So anyways, tomorrow's supposed to be nice. I'm gonna go help my buddy work on his trailer. Hopefully we'll have all of the fabrication stuff done and we'll be able to get it cleaned up enough that we're just about ready for paint. The thing is I don't think that we're gonna have enough time to be able to paint it tomorrow. And even if we did have enough time to paint it tomorrow, I think it's gonna be too windy to paint outside. It'd just blow the paint away, and that's just a pain in the rear end. And I don't feel like wasting paint. So anyways, we'll see. I'm gonna go over to his house in the morning and help him work on that. And then I think I'll take some video so you guys can see what we've been up to on his trailer. We did put big ape hanger, well, not really big ape hangers, but we changed the handlebars on his 2001 Harley Davidson. It's a police bike. He wanted some taller bars on there, so we put taller bars on there. And then he wants the trailer for that bike and everything, so he can kind of quit having to ride everywhere he goes, because he wants to go to Sturgis. And yeah, now I'm rambling. Anyways, he's ridden his bike to Sturgis twice. He's got the patches. He doesn't need it again. He wants to hit all 50 states, or at least the lower 48 or whatever. He wants to hit all the states on his motorcycle. That's his goal of his. So he hasn't been to North Dakota or Montana yet, so he's gonna pull the bike up to Sturgis, ride it into North Dakota and Montana, and swing back and then trailer it. That way he doesn't have to ride from Colorado up to Sturgis and then up to friggin' North Dakota and Montana and loop back and then ride it all the way back here. He's like, yeah, I don't feel like pushing that much. So we're building the trailer for his bike. It's turning out nice. The balance is off, so we got to build a luggage rack up front to kind of put the balance back in it so it doesn't all over the road when you haul it. So yeah, and then it's supposed to be kind of nasty all week next week, like snow and rain and crap here. And I don't know. I need to get the fire turd going, and I need to get it ready for LS Fest West. So that's why I'm working on the turbo stuff. Honestly, I'd rather be working on my stuff tomorrow, but I did tell him that I would help him out. You know, I got less than 2 weeks to get the fire turd ready for LS Fest West. And yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna pull it off, but I'm sure gonna try. Anyhow, we'll catch you on the flip side.